House to rent with a shark in its roof. Now this house here in Oxfordshire had this shark put in its roof in around the 1980s, I think 1988. The current owner's father did this. I think there was an uproar in the town at the time when the shark hit the roof, and I think they felt it was a bit of fun, and I think there's been disputes with the council ever since. Now, what's happened, I think, post that is that the current owner, the original shark owner's son, has been renting this house out as a short-term let. However, the council has said you can no longer short-term let this. They have lost on appeal because I think they were making good money because this house was relatively famous because it hit the news around the world, and being a 4-bed house, they could let it for quite a lot. You can imagine this short-term let would have been going for around 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 a week, and that's why they've had to put it up for rent at this 6,000 price. Look, just really close, there is a house that is a similar size for about 2,400, and another one that is a 6-bed and much bigger for 3,000 and something. So you can see this is almost double the price. It's a ludicrous amount, but I think that's to reflect what they were getting through Airbnb, and they're trying not to lose money and maybe hoping that short-term letters will come along and still rent this house. Would you pay £6,000 just to live with a shark in your roof? And it is spacious and a nice house. So what is going on with this house? Is it long-term, short-term? It says that it's a tenancy. Maybe they're just trying to do a bit of a merge of the two because they've still got towels on the bed. Maybe these are the pictures from Airbnb. And as I said, presented nicely. You do have to be careful if you want to rent your house out on Airbnb because supposedly there is a 90-day restriction. London is very strict about it. And obviously Oxford are now coming down on some of the people about letting out their houses for short term because you're taking stock out of the long-term rental market, and councils are trying to protect residential long-term rentals, because obviously for some people it can be a lot more profitable switching over to the short-term rental. So always be aware that that is a possibility, and therefore if you do want to get into Airbnb, you need to be clear around planning and the impact that it could have on you. Don't forget to give me a follow for more interesting property stories and investment deal analysis.